Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am here in the capacity of your lawyer who is indefatigably fighting for the cause for all my Sikh brothers and sisters. And it pains me how a number of families, they lost their male members during 1984 anti-Sikh riots. I had an occasion as a practicing advocate in Delhi High Court as well as district courts to assist Mr. H.S. Fulka, whom you have just heard and saw. He has sent specially this video for this occasion to be telecast and played for all the audience here assembled together. I joined Mr. Fulka for this cause in the year 2000 when Justice Nanavati Commission of Inquiry was set up. Justice Nanavati was a retired Supreme Court judge who was given this job of examining the witnesses, examining the victims, asking for affidavits from them, and a number of affidavits were given by the victims who courageously had an occasion before the commission to retell and to relive their horrors. It was not a small thing to relive and retell all the horrors and traumatic experiences as they had experienced. They had tears in their eyes, they were shaking, they were sobbing, they were weeping, some of them were inconsolable, and Justice Nanavati was accommodating enough to postpone their testimonies for the next day so that they can compose themselves. I was representing all the victims during the proceedings which were being held on day-to-day basis in Vigyan Bhavan, New Delhi. And most of the victims were following up these commission hearings, and every day they were present there to see and understand what all is being done and what was all being done for the justice to be imparted to them. Mr. H.S. Fulka was leading us, being a senior advocate, and we as a team were fighting for justice for all the victims of 1984. In 2005, Justice Nanavati Commission gave his report, which was tabled in Indian Parliament in the year 2005, and according to Justice Nanavati Commission of Inquiry report, there was a lot of incriminating evidence against Sajjan Kumar, the ex-member of Parliament in 84, Jagdish Tytler, Kamal Nath, and H.K.L. Bhagat. Justice Nanavati Commission also recommended that 2 cases pertaining to police station Sultanpuri and Delhi Kent to be reinvestigated and reopened against Sajjan Kumar. The reinvestigation was handed over to CBI, and CBI was asked to investigate thoroughly into the killings of 5 Sikhs in the police station jurisdiction of Delhi Kent. 5 Sikhs were killed on November 1st and 2nd morning, and Bibi Jagdish Kaur was the star witness and an eyewitness to the gruesome killing of these 5 Sikhs. One was her son, a 21-year-old son, and her husband, and her 3 brothers, who were killed on the next morning, that is on the 2nd of November. She was our star witness, and CBI took all her 161 reports and statements, and they recorded her statement before the magistrate also under 164 Criminal Procedure Code of India. After the thorough investigation, CBI filed its charge sheet and the report before the court of Karkarduma, Delhi, and asking for the trial of Sajjan Kumar and also 5 other accused persons who were the ex-councillors at that time. This case pertained to the killing of 5-6 in PS Delhi, Kent. During the trial, Bibi Jagdish Kaur was examined and cross-examined at length by a team of advocates who were appearing on behalf of Sajjan Kumar. But they could not find even a single statement from Bibi Jagdish Kaur to absolve him of all the crimes which he had committed. But unfortunately, after the trial was concluded and the judgment was pronounced, 4 accused, co-accused persons were found guilty and Sajjan Kumar was acquitted, being there no evidence against him. And also on the ground that there were discrepancies in the statement of our star witnesses. We all were pained with this judgment. Without losing any further time, we rushed to High Court. We filed an appeal against his acquittal, and also, now this appeal was filed under my signatures, and I had prepared the appeal, and we are asking the Division Bench of Delhi High Court to expedite the hearing of appeal. Besides this, from this judgment, 3 were given life imprisonment for the gruesome killing and murder of 5-6. 2 were given 3 years imprisonment and a fine of rupees 10,000. Against this judgment, again, I have filed an appeal asking High Court to enhance the punishment given to the guilty persons. Instead of life imprisonment, they should have been given death sentence. So that appeal is also pending before Delhi High Court. Besides this, CBI was also entrusted with the task of further investigation for the role of Sajjan Kumar pertaining to police station Sultanpuri. That case is still under trial, and trial is going on in the same court of Karkarduma, Delhi, and we have good enough material witnesses, and we have one witness whom I will not name personally, but because of the security reasons, and he's our star witness, his testimony is of sterling worth, and we are hopeful that we will get justice and conviction for Sajjan Kumar in this case. Regarding the other case which Justice Nanavati Commission of Inquiry had recommended to be reinvestigated and further investigation has to be done on that, that was against Jagdish Tytler. Jagdish Tytler's case was closed by CBI, and the closure report was tabled before the presiding officer, that is Judge of Karkarduma. We, on behalf of victims, challenged that closure report, protesting that it should not be a closure report, it should be a charge sheet against Jagdish Tytler. But the court did not agree with us, and it accepted the closure report. Against that order of acceptance of closure report, we filed a revision petition before the higher court. The higher court, taking our arguments as acceptable, and there has to be some material which goes against and incriminating evidence against Jagdish Tytler, the Court of Sessions, it accepted our revision and recommended for further investigation against Jagdish Tytler, and his role is to be investigated. Besides these cases, there is another case which pertains to the missing charge sheet against Sajjan Kumar, which was not filed in the court, which is unbelievable. In the legal columns and in the legal aspects of the matter, we as attorneys are quite shocked whence it came to our knowledge that a charge sheet which was complete, which was signed and which was to be filed in the court, it remained unfiled before the court for 23 years. And the only accused in that case is Sajjan Kumar. For 23 years, this charge sheet is not filed. We filed a criminal writ petition before Honorable High Court of Delhi, which accepted our submissions and allowed our petition, and it has asked the CBI to investigate as to who were the ones who were suppressing this charge sheet for last 23 years. This case pertains to Police Station Nangloi, New Delhi. Besides these cases, the other cases which we are handling at present are 35 appeals which are pending for regular hearing and for our submissions and arguments before Honorable High Court, which pertains to the killing of 10-6, and that case also pertains to Mangolpuri and Kalyanpuri. There 112 accused persons were convicted, but who were bailed out because their conviction and sentence was only for 5 years and 5,000 rupees fine. And those cases are still against their conviction pending in Delhi High Court, and any time they are listed for hearing for our submissions. My role in these aspects is that I am pained to see the tears and the agony and the traumatic experiences related by my 6 sisters who were there to relive and to retell their agony. It was not a joke. To relive and to retell all their agonizing moments, this has left an indelible mark on the psyche of all my 6 sisters. I had a personal experience also. In 1984, it was 1st of November. The time was 2 p.m. I was at home. The courts were closed. And I was at home, nowhere to go, all the markets closed. Nobody was seen out. I was living in house number A, and in house number C was a Sikh family. A young couple with 3 little children were living there. At about 2 p.m., I saw a big mob who were shouting slogans against the Sikhs. They were passing through the main road, and I could see them from the terrace. That what's happening? What is this? Suddenly, I saw that they were going to the house number C, which was occupied by a Sikh family. I immediately ran from the back door and asked that family to please leave the house as it is and just come with me, come to my home. I brought them, the 3 children and the young couple, and told them to just relax and be at home. I sent them to my place, and when I went back to their house, the doors were broken open, and the mob of about 100, 200, I don't remember what was the strength of that mob, but more than 100, I am sure about it. They entered that house and they started throwing the things, the goods lying, hair wire, everything was being disturbed and everything was being thrown out and all. I came out and told them, what is the matter? Why are you doing this, and who asked you to come into my house? They said, they started looking here and there. Is it your house? I said, yes, it is my house. And how come you people are here and disturbing my privacy? Believe me, they all kept quiet. I said, how come you have entered my house? And when even I don't know from where I got that courage. I was all alone, standing here, and the whole mob was facing me. I said, please leave my house. What they had to say? सानू माफ कर दियो, ये तुहाडा घर है, सानू माफ कर दियो. I was quite taken aback. So what has happened? And suddenly when I turned, I saw Guru Nanak Dev Ji's photograph. I said, Guruji, तुसी आज बचाए. तुसी आज बचाए. मैनू नहीं पता मेरे च किधरों हिम्मत आई. मैनू नहीं पता है 100 बंदियां दी मॉब नू मैं इंज क्यों किया. और मैनू नहीं पता कि उन्होंने अगों मैनू क्यों नहीं कुछ बोलिया. And they just left. After that, I regained my strength and I locked the doors from inside. They went, all of them, maaf karna, sade kolo galti ho gayi. They all went and I just locked my doors and came back home. And I told that Sikh family, you don't worry, kuch nahi hoya, tusi hun thode din ethe hi rahoge. Till date, when they meet me, they are so grateful. I say, nahi, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਹੁਕਮ सर अखां ते. उन्होंने बचाया, वो दाता ने बचाया है, और उहियो देण वाला है, उहियो लैण वाला है. तुसी हैव फेथ इन गॉड ऑलवेज टिल डेट. आज तक वो इस चीज़ दे आभारी हैगे ने, और मैनू आज तक नहीं इस चीज़ दा सवाल दा जवाब मिलिया कि उस दिन वो की होया, की चीज़ हैगी सी कि जिन्हां ने इन्हां नू बचाया. और वो 4 दिन 5 दिन मेरे घर रहे. उस तो बाद उन्हां नू मैं उन्हां दे घर छोड़ के आई. That thing really troubled me, and I said, I being a criminal advocate, what am I doing? Why can't I also be a part of getting justice for all my brothers and sisters? So I joined Mr. Fulka and started doing all the work, whatever possible was there, to help them get justice. So I am sure we all as a team are working towards getting justice, and we will not tire out of this. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji.